So this is the Adam Project. Yeah, it's a Netflix movie starring Ryan Reynolds, Zoe Saldana, Mark Ruffalo. Oh, all right. What's it about? Well, I mean, it's Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, you said that. I mean, but what's the general plot? It's, it's Ryan Reynolds and a younger Ryan Reynolds. What? No, I mean, what is the story of the film? Ryan Reynolds and Mark Ruffalo and Zoe Saldana. Those are just actors. You're just naming actors that are in the movie. I'm starting it. I understand he's a kid and all, but this kid just stumbled into a forest that's been decimated by seemingly nothing. He's not going to call the police or his mom, anyone. Well, maybe, but he got distracted by the dog running off. And laying next to a complete stranger who is bleeding all over their garage and then bursts into their home. Exactly, he's got more pressing issues than calling the police on a stranger with an open wound? Yes. Wait, so that's him. And he went back in time, and the first thing he did was find his younger self and tell him who he was? Well, home is always a safe place to go when you're on the run. Well, isn't that breaking all sorts of time travel rules? What do you know about time travel? Well, nothing, but don't talk to yourself. It seems like it would be rule number 1. I mean, that would create a paradox unless the older version of himself remembered meeting an older version of himself when he was younger. You were telling me that over the course of an entire emotional conversation, that mom didn't recognize that she was talking to her son? Well, he's an adult now. He's wearing her husband's favorite coat, and her husband's watch, and he's even got the same scar on his face that her son has. Yeah, but she's not looking at him that closely, she's just talking to him. This is an intense, deep conversation. She's looking right at him. He's all jacked now. It's not the same kid. There is no way a parent wouldn't recognize a grown-up version of their child. I can guarantee you I'd recognize you as an adult. Well, look, there. She's chasing after him. Well, where did he go? I mean, he's not some ninja. She was 2 seconds behind him. How could he just disappear? Shh. How did the people from the future find Adam here? I don't know. They must have tracked him. The movie specifically made a point to show us him jamming their tracker. Guess it didn't work. Why do these guards keep showing up every time Adam looks at them? It's future technology, Dad. It's very complicated. You clearly don't understand. Wait. You're telling me that Adam's wife just happened to show up at his childhood home the moment he was getting attacked? I mean, where's she been all this time? What, was she busy? She didn't stop by earlier? Yeah, I don't know, but I'll tell you what, she's got great timing. Why do these guards keep just suddenly popping out? I mean, what's the point of invisible armor if it just constantly reappears? And are you telling me that these heroes are just brutally murdering all these people? They're murdering the bad guys who are trying to murder them first. No, they are specifically trying to arrest and not murder them. It's unclear. Why does everyone keep appearing every time someone looks at them? I mean, all young Adam had to do was look up and the jet decloaked. What kind of system is that? Yeah, that's pretty strange. How is she able to drive her truck through the forest? There's not even a street there. I mean, she wouldn't be able to drive. Shh. I thought Laura said she had years to plan and they'd never see her coming. Yeah, that's what she said. And her plan was to blow up one mine and then step out into the open and just shoot at them? Yeah, and it worked. She wasn't ready for them to have one of those jets. Exactly. It's not a great plan. In fact, that's a horrible plan. I mean, she was one of the pilots, so she knows the only way for them to get here is to use the jet to time travel. What did she think, that they'd come? Wait, how did Saurian catch up to the Adams? We watched them take off while she was distracted by Laura. Saurian must just be the better pilot. She's not even flying. Christos is. And last we saw of him, he was on the ground, which means she landed, picked him up, let him take the cockpit, and they still caught up before the Adams jumped? Yes. And they even got in front of them, which means they actually had time to pass them and circle back around. Sure. How are none of his shots hitting him? I mean, Adam's not even taking evasive maneuvers, at least serpentine or something. He's flying in a straight line towards the wormhole. So Adam's just gonna break into a high-tech facility where Saurian certainly knows he's headed and blow up a one-of-a-kind, multi-billion-dollar piece of equipment with nothing but himself and a 12-year-old version of himself. Looks like it. That is an even worse plan than Laura's. And why are these guards even bothering to try and arrest Adam at this point? I mean, Saurian's already killed Laura. She's tried to kill him multiple times. I mean, why not just shoot him? No, she doesn't want to kill him. Sorian clearly has no problem with murder. She killed Laura, she's tried to kill him several times. I mean, she successfully shot him. It would put an end to all of her problems so much sooner. What's stopping her? And I get that younger Adam played video games, but how would he know how to pilot that drone? Well, Adam did say they turned out to be a pretty good pilot. Well, what does that have to do with flying a futuristic drone? Psh, everything. Why on earth would they leave this unarmed child alone outside? What if someone comes for him? They won't do that. He's just a kid. He just killed multiple guards. Of course they'll go after him. Nah, shit'll be fine. 44? Wait, how is older Adam 44 years old? He's from the future? Duh. Right, but they established he's from 2050, and the younger Adam was 12 in 2022. So that would make him 40 in 2050. How is he 44? Well, they're back in 2018 now. So, that wouldn't change his age unless he was actually there for 4 more years. He didn't just jump. I mean, why does it even matter? Why does it matter? I mean, these guys can't even figure out the age of their main character. No wonder this movie doesn't make any sense. I mean, why wouldn't Sorian have just had this room blocked off if it contains the one thing that Adam can destroy to get rid of time travel? Maybe she thought that Adam would go somewhere else, and... Oh my god, Sorian captured younger Adam. Are you serious? Plot twist. I mean, Sorian's looking right at Adam. Wouldn't she have seen him wink at his younger self and known something was about to happen? Yeah, but she didn't have time to react. How are they still able to fight with those lightsaber things? I mean, all of the metal in the room is being pulled to that machine. Wouldn't the lightsabers go too? Dad, it's future technology. It's not like modern tech. They're completely different, right? Maybe they stopped using metal in the future. What? No. We've already seen their guns be pulled against that magnet, and there's no way they wouldn't use the same material in all their weapons. I mean, it's way more efficient in production and in use. You should hear yourself right now. You sound insane. How is that gun not flying out of her hand? I mean, we just saw that magnet pull a lockdown door out of the wall. It's so strong. Does she have superhuman strength? Well, maybe the gun isn't made of metal. We don't know. Oh, enough of that. It's definitely metal. Oh my, she shot herself. You know what? I like that bit. Serves that woman right. You monster. So, another Netflix hit, right? No. It seems like these Netflix films don't even try to have compelling stories. That's not true. This was a very emotional movie. I mean, the scene at the end with the dad telling his sons that they're his future, and the scene at the bar with the mom, sandwiched around nonsensical, ridiculous action scenes. Gotta capture the younger audience somehow. Right, but it just seems like all these Netflix movies are the same. Big stars, terrible plots. How many of those can you make before people stop watching?